Highway E at the elevator. There has been an accident. You're still trying to figure out which kid it was. All your daughters are in bed, and your other son is in his room, so it can only be one person, Rick. Your son, who's the oldest, who just bought a house up the road from you, from your house. His truck isn't parked in the driveway, but you do recall his Corvettes are in the garage. You recall the conversation you had with your son earlier that day, and he was putting in new carpeting in his house and was probably going to go to the local tavern later that evening. You arrive on the scene on the hill by the elevator. All you see is red and blue lights. You see a truck collided with a small van on the top of the hill of the elevator. You see EMTs and firefighters trying to get the man out of the van, but you see no one at your son's truck. He is still sitting inside of it. The sheriff deputy walks up to you and asks if you know the truck. You reply, well, yes, that is my son's truck. Why is he still sitting in it? Why don't he have him out of the truck? Why ain't you working on him? The deputy responds, I am sorry, but he is no longer with us. Your next instinct is to run up to the truck where you see your son just sitting in the truck, cold to the touch. It was a very cold evening in January. He had on his wool coat and his best dressed clothes. That's all he ever wore when he gone out. You noticed he had a drink in his cup holder. It was frozen solid. He is lifeless in the truck, no movement. You're expecting him to say, Dad, I'm okay, but he doesn't. The local funeral home arrives. Long, white hearse pulls up. They get their stretcher out of the back. They go to the truck and gently remove your oldest son of the age of 28, putting him on their stretcher. They put the stretcher with a sheet over him and put him in the back of the hearse. They come to you, give you a hug, and say he is in good hands. We will call you in the morning to schedule a time for you to come up to the funeral home. He is then loaded into the back of the hearse and they drive off. My question to you is, him being 28, could you leave behind a mother, a father, sisters, and a daughter? Your life is ended. Who will care for your daughter, especially? In conclusion, thank you. I hope this has influenced you all's decision about drinking and driving. I hope this has impacted you the way it has impacted our life. Any questions?
You do that at schools too?
Yes. Alrighty. Thank you.
Have you been down to Solix and read that?
No.